Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Kalinka and Christoph arrived home after the celebration, exhausted. Kalinka had a curious look on her face, like she was examining Christoph. Christoph noticed and asked, "What's that look for, my love?" "I'm just wondering what came over you tonight," she said. "Normally I have to spend time hunting for you when the festivities start. Tonight you were a delight and almost seemed to enjoy yourself." "Much to my surprise, I did," Christoph declared. "It was an enjoyable evening," Kalinka gushed. "We were such a good team. Tomorrow we should spend a lazy day, then Monday back to work." "Yes, back to work," Christoph smiled. "We have a week of planning ahead of us." As Ludmila and Uliov entered their apartment, Ludmila said, "That was such a magical evening. It's been a while since we've had that much fun." Uliov chided, "I had a hard time keeping up with you, dear. I need a good night's sleep now," he laughed. Ludmila laughed with him. She took him by the hand and led him to the bedroom. They woke the next morning, fully clothed and on top of the duvet, looked at each other and burst into laughter. Clarence peeled his face off the papers he was stuck to, held them up and said, "Well, I guess I'm going to have to rewrite these. I can't make out what they say now. Oh well, that can wait for tomorrow. Time to get ready for practice." He showered and made his way to the pitch. Monday morning came quickly. The weekly status meeting had begun. There was a little more excitement in the air than usual, though. Solnechny Gorod was complete, and that meant the next phase of construction could start. The agenda included finishing the heli COs, getting the highway planned and built, finalize the rail connections, and begin laying out the city. So many projects, you could feel the energy in the room. Uliov cautioned, "We shouldn't forget about Odkriki Perspektivi. It's moving into the final stages and we need to keep moving forward." Kalinka agreed. "Yes, Uliov. The Mayadzol heli CO is working hard on it and will continue until done. Rest assured." Clarence spoke up. "It's all well and good that we're getting ready for a new city, but it's come to my attention that we had a shortfall in food deliveries to Mayadzol recently. We need to consider getting our second food factory online. We'll be adding a substantial number of consumers and we're not in a position to supply the necessary food." Christoph remarked, "This is a concern. We don't have the crops we need to supply our existing food and meat factories. Looks like we'll be upping our crop imports in the short term. Shouldn't break the bank, though. I can take care of that." Kalinka said, "Very good. Looks like we have a plan. Let's get out there and put it into action." Hi, Jeep here. Welcome back. So, got a little curious situation here. We're starting to get some more numbers up here, but traffic jam, sorry. Let's see where that is. Oh, two of them going to the same place. Well, one of you needs to go home. I don't know if I can do the control. Yeah, I can go. Okay. That was interesting. Maybe that's why we weren't getting any cases here. No, I doubt that. Okay, I'm going back. So what we're looking at, or what I was concerned about, was the fact that I don't know if the overlay is going to work. I'm going to go find where our 21 pluses are. Population. Okay, here we are. Prisoners not working. Yeah, I got 400 prisoners not working. Got no workplace. Maybe it's under here. Okay, yeah, so I got nobody that's 21 plus without their own flat. Interesting. That's why nobody's moving in here. Well, we need to make sure that this is staffed. We're certainly not going to have an overflow of people coming here, but I do want to make sure that that happens. Quite surprised. Ooh, yeah, these should clear. Doubt anyone's going to go without a job. There's plenty of places to go work. So yeah, it's definitely definitely climbing. So okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Need to get the road situation sorted here. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer because I really want all of this construction for the helicopters to get dealt with, and it is. Move that up, make that high priority so our helicopters can get dealt with, and make that a high priority as well. Finally get those in and dealt with, and okay. An interesting color. I don't know why that's not okay. Good, and that stuff all dealt with. Okay. So many things to try and think about. We're still trying to make sure that I'm not backing up the courts. I know that they're going to have, well, that's actually getting back to a little reasonable level there now. Not sure why that would change from save to save, but at any rate, they're there, they're getting dealt with, so that's good. Prisons, doing all right. Got a pretty decent staffing level. Or are double prisons doing? Yeah, 4%. And sorry, lost where the criminality was. So yeah, it's definitely being dealt with. Okay, hopefully I don't have to keep checking back here over and over and over again. Might be time to throw another car. I'm going to do this in a nice slow fashion. It's the Tavria. I'm not sure. Looks like it's this one. It's funny they'd have different names. Z1100. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. I'm going to add one more to this to see if we can get a little bit more coverage. So that's good. Seem to be turning around there. The other thing that I want to get sorted out is the fuel situation up here. Well, I mean, it's certainly none being stored here. It is all flowing through to these places. And that was the other thing that I was thinking about. I don't have a gas station here for the places that I can't send fuel to. I'm a little surprised that this one doesn't have an internal fuel, but it is what it is, and that's sort of the reason why I need to put the fuel station in. So I'm just trying to see where I can make that work. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of places I can make it work. I don't really want to put it off the main road. Maybe right here. Not that far out of the way. Yeah, let's have a look at that and see. Refueling, it's not going to need to be a particularly large one. We'll go there, but I don't know that I like that. Infrastructure. Well, maybe I put it up here. Tee it back again. Do we have power? No power. Is there no substation up here? Yikes. Oh, Lord. How did I do that? Just paused it for a second. Let me get my next little mini crisis going. Yeah, we don't need it to send any power down there, but Not going to hurt to have. Actually, if I put that on this side of the road, make it a little bit easier to connect up. Unbelievable. Don't even know how I didn't notice that. Mind you, that's something that could be said for this game in general. Okay, let's get the gang working on this. And back to the fuel station. Yeah. Kind of want this in that. See how square that looks. Everybody working on that. A little bit out of the way, but it is out of the way, so it's all good. How many more people we got moving here? Starting to slowly get to maybe a minimum. There's no sellers. That's not cool. Oh, we got a few more people moved into the second block of flats. And the bus station. I don't want passengers, students, or tourists waiting here. And a bus route for the heating plant. I thought I'd set this up, but obviously I didn't. So we're going from here to here and there. Here we're going to load all the workers, unload no one. Don't know if you need me repeating everything, but that's what I'm doing. Get that one started. I'm thinking, oops, I want to copy this schedule here to this bus. Get them started. And do we have fuel here? No, we don't. Okay, let's get some fuel there. What are we looking at? 80%. That's a pretty good number. People. Where'd their buses go? They can handle 40. Why did I think 40 was a good number? I don't know. Yeah, that's for running everyone down here. No one waiting to come to work. Oh, cool. And we're coming up to winter too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, September, so I hope we get our critical mass. Otherwise, we'll be putting a monument up to the people that didn't survive. Okay. Grain. Crops, I mean. We do have a number of crops here, and we're probably looking at next to no food here. So, quite sure that we're going to need this all built up, and having a look at, oops, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah, so that's the one that's running back and forth from the upper end. Definitely got enough crops here now, but it's just due to the time of year. So at one point I will be, I can get my, yeah, we've got two tracks here, so I can set up one train to come and unload and wait till unloaded, and then the DO and the other supply can work their way around that. So not necessarily right now, because we got more than enough crops in here. Okay. Getting lots of stuff dealt with here. Not even going to try to say it because I've done enough butchering of the Russian language. Yeah, everything's cool there. Now, that done, where in the road system are we going? Don't need this one here anymore. Just trying to think what is a good path. Maybe it's best that I do, if I come down this way, try to maintain a little bit of altitude and cross. What I want to do is figure out how I'm going to make this huge diamond interchange work. Because what I want is I want a minimum of 150 meters distance between the two of them. So I guess I'm going to have to measure from here to here, and that's 282. So that's more than enough. I'm doing that, and I'm really going to want. I mean, I think it makes sense to have that non-blocking where this branches off, goes up, over, and connects in. This one here can just come straight across. So, okay, let's plan this and see what we end up looking like. A little. I don't know. To get my enough distance back so that actually I don't even need to do that yet. What I will be putting in is to get my altitude. I think 3 is going to be decent. I do a similar thing on this side. I want it to connect back up in here. So if I go back down, no, I do have to go back down. See how this, yeah, that doesn't like that. I don't know how big a fan I am of that. Could go like that. It's definitely a smoother path, whether it's in line with that. Oops. And you have to connect to the right point. There we are. That's interesting. Now I just gotta, excuse me, check to see how smooth this looks. Could probably take that back a little bit further. Yeah, and this side definitely needs to come a little further down. Excuse me. This one a little bit. And I won't need that. Let's get our bridge back down. Oops. The other cue. And then we can just connect it in. Connect this one up. Oh, you had it there. There we are. Again, the longer you have, yeah, and that's definitely smoother. The longer the lead in or out, the smoother that transition will be. So. Let's see if I go out to about 50, how that looks. That was my favorite number before. Just from a, from a perspective of, well, when I say my favorite number, what I mean is just from a aesthetic perspective, how it looks in the transition. I'd like that better if it did loop a little more, but I think we're kind of maxed for how much space we can have between those pillars. I think I could deal with that. Not perfectly symmetrical, but said I think I can deal. I'm wondering now what I can do with this one if I try to bring this, if I try to snap it in beside that. It's not going to let me snap. Oops. Actually, you have to have the tool selected, don't you? Let me see. Too close. Still too close. What am I running into over here? Yeah, snap. It is snapping. So it just doesn't like it when it's up in the air like that. Let me try this. Okay. Fighting the tools. Okay. Let me just get rid of a little bit of this one. See if there's even the remote hope of getting this connected down. There. Oh, there is. I think that works a little better symmetry-wise, and from a angle of the turn perspective, I think that's even better. So let me just sneak that one out of there. And try the same thing on this side. Yeah, you connected there. Well, you will there, but yeah, not so much. It's not the worst. I've got to quickly pause this while I take care of that one node. And I need to check and see where I'm at time-wise, because I didn't check my clock before I started. So I think I'm about 15 minutes into it. So, okay. Let me see. Yeah, that should work out fine. Got a couple of nodes on the bridges, so we'll be able to get some signals up there to make sure we're not backing things up too bad. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, signals. Yes. It's all going to be two-way right now. We're just going to have to deal with it for construction purposes. This is all built, so I'm not messing anybody up. I can just put one there. And a similar situation here. Good. Probably just put this back here. Be done with it. For construction, obviously. Okay. They've got one, and I think you can get there. Yes. You can get there. Sweet. Okay. Don't, get started on that side. May as well get started on this side and this side. Although I have, when I've built the same piece of rail from two directions in the past, it's been a little confusing for the trains near the end, so. Okay, should be getting to no smoke, no workers. No workers waiting here. People are wandering the city. I'm just going to turn this down to 0. Probably, temperature, some crime. Where's everybody working? I'm going to take a chance. And I didn't add Mo's. We don't need to keep it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they can deliver food as well. Meat. Okay, well, let's make that happen. And I just noticed another one that didn't get set up for fuel deliveries. And I'm ignoring my messages. Fuel. Yeah, that's still a thing. There is fuel there. It's just in these two. Few workers waiting there, so construction can continue. Okay, road. Almost making me think I should have gone up in the air on both of these. And then the road could come across and straight down. I mean, across here, bridge it and come down. But, yeah. How am I going to manage this? This is going to be the general location. And it might be best to run this here. So now how do we get across here? And through here as well. I mean, this can obviously run up and connect in without too much issue. Okay, we're up to 90% happiness, so that's good to see. What? Let me just get some mud road out and see what kind of trouble I can get myself in. Thinking we're gonna want to stay around that elevation. No, I'm thinking right in here, this elevation, if we're gonna go across. Where are we gonna go across? So is the next question. Certainly not gonna be a level crossing here. I don't want to make a massive bridge across. Things that make you go, Well, definitely going to be easier to cross here, just from a bridge perspective. That's going to look goofy as hell, just because all of a sudden you turn and take a bridge across. I don't know. because maybe it just continues along down here, and we do a different kind of bridge. Something. We'll see. Let me try that. So if I run this across, because we're going to need road access up on this side for sure. Well, if I do go a little higher up, if I run the road across here, and then make this a little bit wider, try to flatten that out. Wonder if we can get 2 in there now. Work with me. Oh, I turned off my near snap. Ha! Start to use the tools, and when you've got them shut off, you kind of... Okay. So now, winding our way up here. No. Take that a little bit smoother. There we go. Mouse skills lacking. Okay. Wow, that was a bit of a fight, wasn't it? Too steep of an incline. Okay. What I've found with these too steep an inclines is you can... okay, so if we go there, believe the altitude change between these two dark lines is 10 meters. You always seem to be able to go 10 meters at a pop when you're when you're trying to build. Obviously, it has something to do with how much of a change there is and how close those lines are together. But if they're, like they were here, a reasonable distance apart, it's not a huge problem. Okay, well, that is definitely going to be... Don't want... Oh, let's see. Actually, I think I'm a little messed up. I can do this now, and it should take those out. Nice. Cool. Okay, how do we get across? Maybe I bring this road up and out and see where we're at. Or maybe I go do a little bit of checking on some things that have been happening. So, are we getting... we're getting some more numbers. Hopefully we're getting a few more workers in here. This certainly doesn't need to, it's not, put it down to 20 for the time being. This is the school. I don't need that on right now because there's no school-age children in this city. Kindergarten, I'm gonna 5. I'm gonna turn that one off. Don't know why we're not getting workers here, because you should be able to get just about anywhere. Maybe it's just the fact that there's enough workers. Period. 73. Oh, we've got... I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to do that. because no heat guaranteed, nobody's surviving. Town hall. I'm quite sure I don't need anyone working in the town hall right now. School gym, they can live without that. The dance hall, they'll probably be a little bit unhappy, but I think they would rather have heat versus not having heat. At least that's the way it works in my brain. These amenities, definitely gonna have to forego that. In the short term, no staff, no party officials. I'm gonna turn this down. Yeah, we need to get people working in the store and at the heating plant. That's just basically the two places that need to. Okay, so we've got a few workers there now. There's 12 on their way, even some engineers. Good. Yep, we got resources there. Them bringing. Oh, yeah, well, it is no power supply. Are we getting heat? Looks like it's starting to build. Do have workers, good. Well, there's a, yeah, we got a kindergarten here, so. How many can they handle? 56, okay. It'll be all right. Yeah, 15 people working at the bar. I don't think so. We'll leave it there. And I'm thinking we're going to need doctors. We don't have, so we can back that down to 15. That should be enough to deal with the situation. This is like the first time I played. How do I get through winter? I don't know. That was funny. I remember having that issue. Not really understanding the whole game mechanic and how it worked and what kinds of things I needed to concentrate on. Who's working on this? I think we got the full gang. And it's a high priority. Okay. Wow, I didn't think it was going to be this hard to get Solneshny Gorod online and productive. It was slowly getting more people here, but, you know, we're going to need at least a total of 600 to have the city just functioning, and that's without even funneling any workers down here. So that's obviously going to continue. Yeah, we're starting to get some heat, so that will be nice. Are you bringing people? Yes, good. And we're getting, yep, we're good to go there. Let me go check on our problem children. Nice. Nice. That's definitely getting under control. No crime, no cases. Wow. Maybe it's time to add another car. So this is the S100. I'm going to ease my way into this. The last thing I want to do is completely overload everything. We are getting reasonably full here. But these, the cases have been dealt with. I'm guessing it's going to end up being one of those situations where it'll be somewhat wave-ish in terms of how many people show up or decide that it's time to go do a crime and if they get caught or not. So yeah, this is looking okay. The only thing I'm not real keen on is the loyalty. It'd be good if they came out a little bit more loyal. Don't want to mess with that too much. Okay. And let's have a quick peek at the numbers. 9% still. 8. 6. That's, yeah, definitely showing improvement in that block of flats. 8s and 7s. Hopefully that's across the board. 8s. Nice. 7. Yeah, this was one of our higher ones. They're all down to 7 now, so that's awesome. These guys showing improvement. Still got that. Oh, a 6% even. Good stuff. And 6%. So thinking need to buy one more, an F125. Make sure that we have enough police coverage. And another F125. Okay, so now we've got all our stations here with two per. And let's have a quick peek at our crime scenarios. Wow, those look almost reasonable comparatively. I mean, the shopping center was up over 100, way over 100, probably closer to 200. I mean, there's still a fair amount of medium crimes. And reported. It's hard to compare. I didn't really look that closely last time. And is it economy and trade? Yeah, this was where I was wanting to look. So reported crimes dropped way off. Minor crimes on the rise. Medium crimes dropping. Serious crimes basically dropping down. So did not come to the scene. We're looking much better here now. And that's this month. So let's check last year and go to... Ooh, that's a little confusing. Sorry, I meant to go... I was hoping to go to today, but I don't know that that's possible. This is interesting. I don't really know. October. Okay. April. Yeah, close enough. Whoa. I don't know that that's even... it's definitely dropping off for the number of crimes. Did not come and then did not investigate. So those are... And our court situation's good. So, nice. Oh. And too many criminals. Eating problem. Okay, where's the too many criminals? Oh, is everybody moving out here? Lovely. Heating problem? Well, let's take care of that with the Trabi. Okay. Nip this thing in the bud. Oh, there's 6 people, 17% criminality, 4%, 3%. It's good to see that another building, these other buildings are starting to get populated, we may be in a situation of being able to be self-sustaining. Good. Nice to see enough numbers there. Do we have our electricity online here yet? Not quite. Just need some people. 21 days, we should be gold. Get our fuel station. Them out patrolling. They've got, yeah, they can cover a fair amount of ground here. Their message, happiness. Okay. I think we need to start turning some of these other amenities on. We'll just go with a minimum. Let me check this and see if I can set that to 2. Do the same here. Get kindergartens. We've got coverage here, don't we? Why do we not have coverage? Yeah, our temperature keeps dropping. Don't have enough people here. I'm gonna start telling another building to all go there. 15. How many people are you taking? 15 workers. Not a lot. We're barely keeping that up. Getting a little worrisome. Okay, they're managing. Can't set that there. School. Don't want to do much more there at this point. Some are mostly the standard kinds of crime not patrolled. Nobody living there. Not a complaint. Interesting. Sport. Okay, got a little bit more there. Nobody wanting to go for what did I set this up to do? Thought I said drop food off, yeah. Okay, no food here? Can't imagine that. Well, that's interesting. Picking up everything it needs, and it should be, like if I do this and then buy. Yeah, Is there a problem? No, no problem. This was for alcohol. It'll do food and the rest of it, so I'm going to give him one more. They're doing fine here. Interesting. Why they wouldn't deliver food here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we can see here. Yeah, I really don't want to start that just yet, so I should probably remind myself that that's the case right now. And I need to come out here to see if we're done. Oh, next trip, and then we can electrify. Okay. That didn't take any time, did it? Get that one electrified. And right there as well. And it looks like working from the middle didn't cause them any grief, or working to the middle, in terms of who was going to... what are we working on? That one. We've got 3. And they are working on that bridge. Good, 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 good. Oh, yes, our chemical distribution. Okay. What do we need to leave chemicals? No, covered hulls, right? We'll take chemicals, yes. And the 2 buildings that require chemicals is the fabric and plastics factories. So let's check the fabric. And there's no chemicals here, and they will hold 6 tons. So if we get something that's, you can carry about 6 tons of chemicals, 0.66. Well, I'm a little surprised that 2.3, 3.0. Wow, do we have to go with the big boys? I don't want something reasonably fast. 4.8. Wish this one had different skins. 60, not cool. That would be pretty much a full load every time. What are the options for colors? Okay, I'll get that first one dealt with. Oh, yes. Okay, so we want you to go here and load chemicals. And if I'm not mistaken, no, there's 42 tons there, so shoot, drop off here. So load chemicals, unload chemicals. I know I don't have to specify, but it just makes me feel better when I can look at it and know that that's what's happening. Okay, and the other one was our plastics factory. How about we look at this? They got plenty of chemicals. I think it, different, go with a different color, perhaps. I know they'll get mixed and matched. That was the KPA3260B. Cool. And we'll get you dropping off here. We'll keep you the same. Unload chemicals, 70%. Now, who's bringing chemicals in here? I'm guessing you are. So we can turn off the pickup of chemicals there. And I'm pretty sure that's the only place you were. Yes, okay. Good. And for the dry dock, chemicals. Well, actually, it's for the clothing, not the dry dock. And it's not going to be these guys, is it? I'm guessing. At a 50-50 chance. And guess what? Oh, did I not? No, this one. Okay, that is this one. So we can turn off the load there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably should have done this. Sorry, the drop here that I turned off. When I turned off chemicals, it'll pick up anything, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sorry, I need to get my head around this. I turned off the unload, or the load, completely, not just unchecked the material that I didn't want picked up. Right. Are we looking for crops? We should still be good. Definitely making progress here. The other thing that I'm going to need to keep an eye on is we have enough workers to go around. I mean, we can, you know, spare a few less workers there, but we're going to want this, you know, and just based on 207 out of 260, pretty sure I'm going to have to add another bus here. And possibly a train here as well. We'll see how that works out. Doing well. Dealing with all the crimes. Maybe it's time to add third and really get this thing under control. Are we looking for well, let's give it a shot and see. I don't want to, if I'm going to end up adding a whole bunch more, 3 per is going to be my limit for each. Just at that point, we're kind of getting into the what I would consider overload perspective, and we need that many across, or can one station handle it? Which I'm not 100% sure at this point, just given how many crimes happen here. So, yeah, I mean, that's certainly a lot. What's happening down here? I haven't really looked. Oh, nice. And these are beautiful models. Absolutely stunning. Then continue with that, and we'll move into our next row. Actually, why don't I just assign them all right now? Happen at some point. Okay. Rocking and rolling. Oh, no fuel? Seriously? That's a problem. It's a real problem. Okay. Where do you go to get your fuel? Yes, that's what I thought. Maybe mixing those isn't the best idea. I mean, mixing the fuel and bitumen is happening there. Now, expected to have a need for a lot of fuel out there. Not quite as much as I'm thinking, or that I'm realizing I need it. So what I'm going to do is get me a tanker that can pour of these. That's 600 tons at a time. Interesting. Now, what I want to do is make sure we're only carry only that resource, please, because I don't want to mess up. We need fuel, plain and simple. Okay, so where are we? Here we are. Pick up fuel. Make the longest run you can. Go there and unload fuel. Get after it. Sorry, forgot I was on pause. Okay. What are we missing here? Oh no. Got heat up here. We should have fuel soon. Okay, we're getting enough sellers now, so that's nice. 110, 3, be there. Nobody. 46. Wow. Okay, we're starting to reach a critical mass perspective now. Good, they're down to 5%, so they got the bad guy dealt with. Yeah, I don't know that I want to up this just at this point. Make sure our, yeah, those are fine. Let's see if we get, let's go with 20 and see if we get anyone working. And there we'll need educated people only because we need to have engineers here. One of the drawbacks, but I think it's one of the leveling aspects of this mod, is the fact that you have to have educated people to deal with that. So we still have fuel here, so that's good. What are we carrying? Anything yet? Just pulling in. Okay, shouldn't be too much longer. Will take a little bit of time to load that up with 600 tons of fuel. But it will be on its way. Interesting that it's got 12 tons of fuel left in it that isn't getting... I mean, not that 12 tons is enough to send a helicopter on its way. And there's fuel up here. Nice. These helicopters take fuel big time. Yeah, I do want to set that to wait until unloaded. It's actually going fairly quickly. Sitting there staring at it. Curiosity. they're doing all right. These guys, they'll recover. It's looking like how many people are waiting here? Not that many. I don't know why they're not getting their food deliveries. Confusing. Very confusing. Or if I stop that, how this is going to end up looking. A few people in there and a few in there. This is a mod issue, I guess. I mean, what is there? One parking spot. I don't want to buy a vehicle just to run back and forth for that. Come on. Should just send you is what I should do. But you're going to be full shortly here. Okay. Let's... Oh, he had enough fuel to make the return trip. Okay. Who do you work for again? I think this is just a direct line. Well, coming up on the 2 hours here, so I think I'm going to call that episode. How are we doing construction-wise down here? This is electrified. And they're working on the bridge, so that's cool. Yep, I think I can get this electrified and get them on their way. I'll do that, and then we'll call it an episode. Just one more thing. Come on. You know. The forever. Just one more turn. Okay. And want you working on this. And we'll call it an episode. Thank you very much for hanging with me today. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.